Welcome back, guys, to Golden Sun: The Lost Age, where last episode our old party, Ollie's at the lead, fell into a trap of Karst and Agatio's design. We were forced to light the Jupiter Lighthouse, not that it wasn't originally our intention anyway, and as soon as we have split up 2v2, our villains decided to strike, not needing us anymore as they are Mars Adepts, so we get to battling indeed. Let's get in there with some, well, let's start with some big abilities, eh? Who do you think's worse? To be honest, one's going to punch me and the other one's got a big demon scythe, so I'm going to go for the demon scythe lady first. You're going to be my first... That didn't work! I kind of split the damage, just a little bit, but Felix casts Odyssey. Piers' attacks dropped by 101. It's a nasty little kind of thing there. Alright, 269 damage, then 219 damage after that big attack drop. J2 uses Cage, but it has no effect on Felix in the meantime. But we already had an attack drop here. It's not so good. But this time round, let's combine on the right target. Fiery Blast comes out. 99, 120 damage. Odyssey breaks loose once more. 271. And Diamond Berg chops away quite nicely for 224 this time. Stun Muscle is what Agatio's using. Is he going to stun me? No, but Felix and Piers both recovered a little bit of HP as Jenna comes along. Felix! I thought you were taking too long, so I came to check on you. What's going on? They say they don't need us anymore. Agatio! Felix's sister isn't supposed to be here. What do you want me to do? We can't just leave now. We have to finish them! Don't worry, Felix. I'm here to help. And so, now we have our Fiery Adept as well, though we're going to continue the damage onto you. I wonder if the damage keeps accumulating or not, because if someone comes in and resets the encounter like that, it's going to be a bit weird there. Alright, let's drop one person's defense, because it should drop more than anyone else's. Well, 27 isn't so good. Karst uses Gin Fest. Felix's Meld is drained. Gel is drained. Tinder is drained. Oh, really? You can lower my classes by using a horrible ability there? Does that mean they're ready for summoning? Rolling Flame comes across and does a nasty little chunk of damage. Let's see what that means exactly. No, it's just been reset, so it has to reset itself. That sucks. To be honest, that absolutely sucks. Let's get the target right here. We'll go with Diamond Burger Ken, of course, and then we'll go with a Healing Aura to make sure we're nicely topped up after taking that big attack. Nice music, though. Right, Steel is drained, Sour is drained, and that Coal is now drained. These guys, but we should gain one back every turn here, so we should lower more than one class, apart from Felix, of course, who's going to lower it to it. Well, everyone else will have a 6 Gin class, and he'll only have a 4 Gin class. Ah, confusion. No effect on Felix as the Cage, as the rest of the Gin gets set across the party once again. Piers' attack returns to normal, which is great, but what's going on now? Jenna! I got the feeling something was wrong, so I rushed up here. Just in the nick of time, it looks like. Thank you, Sheba. I'm not looking forward to fighting, but I'm glad you're here. Another one? Agatio, we're rapidly being outnumbered. It's too late to flee now. We have to keep fighting. Us and the others are safe. Now let's take care of these 2 rats. Right then, so we do battle once more with... maybe their HP reset yet again. I do not know, but they keep draining my gym, which I hate. I hate them. All the same, though, it's time to now use a bit more of this power. And at the same time, start using some Gin here to up my attack damage with the big abilities. 110, 196, 87. So much more than the Gin managed, that's for sure. That should be the full attack up then. So here we go. 354 damage. Diamond Berg now comes out with Elemental Weakness, of course. 374 damage. Now we're doing some damage. Defense drops on Felix. Everyone's recovering a little bit of stuff here. Should we keep going with it? I think we shall. Right, Diamondberg. Apart from that, I guess you've still got... Well, you can revive a down ally, strike for an enemy's defense, counter an enemy's attack. We want something to kind of boost some stuff here. Revive an ally with cheers of support. I don't really want to strike. I kind of just want to do a nice attack, don't you know? Right, let's use a healing aura here. And let's restore people's PP, which should enable us to use a summon. If I'm right in saying, Piers recovers 139, everyone's HP fully restored. Aroma will restore some of that PP lost, at least gives them one extra attack. Fiery Blast comes across, small amounts of damage, we can tank that. It's this kind of thing we're after, those big smashes. Diamondberg! 375 damage as Karst has been felled. Rolling Flame comes across. Now that's a bit more of a powerful attack, isn't it? But with one of our foes down, we shouldn't really be having to worry so much. Healing Aura yet again. And would you like to summon Megara? That should buff or debuff the opponent at the same point in time. Enjoy your time in that Whirlwind of Doom. 151 damage, of course, not a weakness there, but attack rises yet again. Now that's even better. Odyssey comes through and does 404 damage. Diamondberg, 398. You might have muscle, sir. Oh, Piers has been stunned. That sucks. I kind of need you not to be stunned, so can I remove that somehow? Well, I do have finally a use for items if I want to. Finally a use for them. It's amazing. It's a miracle. But apart from that, should I go straight in with an attack here rather than anything else, seeming everyone's attacks being boosted so much? Well, Nirvana does well. 263 damage isn't bad. Odyssey so good, 404. Rolling Flame across the party. We're going to have to use that healing aura again. Kindle set to Jenna. Aroma is set to Sheba. Everyone's nicely up. Felix's defense returns to normal. Jenna's PP is constantly refilled to full. Right, so let's go at that again, shall we? Another Diamondberg, a healing aura. We could even use the PP restore yet again here to make sure they've got keep more, if you know what I mean. I could use the Jin attack boost as well and set up Megara. Can't imagine he's got much left in him now. This is some punishing physical attacks. But no, he's still going. Rolling Flame. Always having to make me use healing aura, that's for sure. Right, apart from that, launch a powerful team strike. What does it do? Have we actually done that one yet? I do not know. Right, let's try it. Let's see if we can get some other stuff going on here. Healing aura, of course. And apart from that, what summon could we set up for there? We're setting up for... If we got another one, we could use Flora. Should we? Yes, let's do it. Restore HP quickly. Never foe with lightning strike. Focus will to restore more PP, in fact. Let's do that. Make sure you're nicely topped up, sir. Aether comes out. 53 PP restored. Meld here. Team strike. So just team up with the guy next to you. So it's 309 damage. We would have done better with our spell, of course. But it was setting up another summon. Setting up another summon is what we do. Alright then. Odyssey. Diamondberg. Another healing aura because safety first. And then we've got Flora to come in as well. Come forth, my summon, and fire your petal beam. 571 damage there. Earth power rises. More wind power for you, Sheba. Will he go down after this? Because this is going to be over 1,000 damage between the three characters. He will indeed. We fell to JTO. Karst party was down. I see Karst was the leader then. 5,813 experience. Which makes Jenna a level 33 justice as she gains cool aura. Whatever that is. Alright, apart from that, anything else? No? Okay. Is that cool aura? Is that another healing aura spell then? You got 9,020 coins and some dark matter as well. We did it. We beat them. Barely. I think it was quite handily. What should we do with them? finish us! But think, what happens to your parents if neither we nor Saturos and Minardi return? Are you saying your people will kill our parents if you don't return to Prox? I doubt that. Well then, I suppose you'd better finish us off like I said. What's the matter? Are you going to do it or not? Well, hero code kinda says no, also we need to keep the parents alive. You made the better choice, Felix. When did you get here, Alex? If Karst is not bluffing, if you kill them, all of your efforts will have been for naught. Do you understand, Felix? If that happens, Oliz will suffer the same fate you do. Alex, what are you doing? I have revived them. Why? Are you going to make us fight them again? Don't worry, Jenna. Look at them. They can barely walk right now. Still, that doesn't give you the right to... If you're not going to finish them off, you'll just be leaving them here, won't you? You're not going to help us defeat these brats? You better not be expecting a big thank you for this, Alex. Of course not, Karst. I would never ask for your gratitude. What's keeping Felix and the others? We should be going before Oliz and the others arrive. They're coming up. How do you plan on avoiding them on your way down? Do not worry about us. We'll just take the elevator. Now that the lighthouse has been lit, it should be fully operational again. More to the point, Sheba doesn't know about elevators. She kind of massively fell after all. That's usually her go-to get out of Lighthouse card. Oh, you're looking better. Felix, Jenna, Oliz, Garrett. Man, they got away! What a bunch of jerks! Alright, Felix, we want to know what's going on. It's all quite complicated, Oliz. There are a number of extenuating circumstances. What are you talking about, Creighton? Look, I don't think any of us are in any shape for another fight right now. What do you mean, Ivan? I'm just saying we should get ourselves back to Contigo and sort things out there. That's a sound plan, Ivan. I fully agree. Indeed. Well, we're just giving the answer here, so yes, I'll say no, we're not going back, we will fight. You're right. We can't fight right now. Let's head back to Contigo. What do you say, Felix? Can we talk there? We'll be waiting for you, so don't think you can sneak off again. Stop taking all the elevators. Now what do I elevate down from? Ah, thank you. Of course, I still have retreat. And so it seems we're just off. In fact, I'm very much being carted away from the place, unable to control. Okay, Jupiter Lighthouse we are at. But where is the easiest way down? Well, I think that's our Jinn coming back again, isn't it? Indeed it is. Well, we're not that badly off after the battle, that's for sure. And now it's been lit, of course. Sheba's just regaining PP galore. Well, let's head down and out. And head back to town, because I imagine a massive talking segment is about to begin. But first of all, of course, all the enemies from the thing that don't get avoided by a void will fight me! Come here, Wargold. I'll take you out. I'll take you down. You can't stand a chance against us. Our power. Alright then, Contigo has been reached, but now where are we going exactly? The inn? Where do you reckon they'd be at? I'd say the inn if anywhere. What counts as the inn here? That's the weapon shop. Okay, that door seems to be locked. Animal Sanctum, maybe? You said Contigo, I have come back-o, and the wing-o is not there anymore. Interesting. Right, apart from that, we've got this shrine here. But I don't think they'll be there. Which place is the inn? Specifically the inn. They're most likely in the inn. We could just check all the houses, but I don't think that really will do. Weapon shop's obviously not going to be right. In fact, most doors are locked here. We're being hurt. Oh, there's the inn! Goodness gracious. Right then. Where are they? Well, they're not in the inn. Well, that is confusing. Right, we'll rest quickly just to restore HP and get ready for whatever might come if there is a battle to be done. I hope you slept well. Have a nice trip. Well, thank you, but I was kind of expecting them to be here somewhere. Not at lucky slots, not anywhere weird like that. Somewhere around? I'm clueless. Is that someplace there? In fact, I can't actually use synergy either. That might be more though because, of course, yes, that's kind of the case here. You left the party, so therefore my shortcuts aren't set up anymore. It wasn't the secret door, so where are these guys? Are you looking for Olis? He and his colleagues are in the house at the top of the hill. Are you the people they've been waiting for? You mean this house? No. Which house is specifically at the top of the hill? Aha! We found it! It took some time to figure out what was going on. But then that's me for you, isn't it? Did we even go up here the first time? Hello, guys. I'm glad you kept your promise, Felix. Alright, let's hear what he has to say for himself. What can we say, Olis? Has Felix ever harmed you? Have we ever fought against you? Felix has been avoiding you. He never had any intention of fighting you or anything. And he definitely helped us out back at Jupiter Lighthouse. Olis has been worrying about Jenna non-stop since this nightmare began. How could she run away from him like that? She was afraid that if we met, we would be forced to fight. She didn't want that. I know that now, but it doesn't explain why you're doing this. Felix betrayed his hometown, Vale. That's why he hasn't been able to face Olis. Felix had hoped to play the villain alone without getting Jenna or me involved. He betrayed Vale? Clayton, what are you talking about? He conspired to steal the elemental stars and fire the beacons of the 4 lighthouses. That's what Saturos and Minardi were trying to do. Why were you helping them? Our parents' lives were at stake. We had to help. Parents? But your parents died 3 years ago. In that storm. That night, Saturos and his men had raided Salt Sanctum. The storm was their doing. Garrett, you saw 2 strangers that night. Saturos and Minardi. They were the only survivors of Saturos' raiding party. They had failed to solve the mystery of Salt Sanctum. In doing so, they triggered the storm. Everyone thought that you were killed by that boulder, Felix. I can't tell you how glad I was to find you were alive. In fact, nobody was killed by the boulder that day. So that means... Wait a minute, Creighton, did you just say that nobody was killed by that boulder? But what about Olis's dad? And Jenna and Felix's parents? I thought they died that day. I'm not so sure now. Yes, if Felix survived, Carl and the others may have as well. Why didn't you tell us? We could have worked together to save your parents, couldn't we? Well, yes or no here. I'll say yes. We could have worked together indeed. Except that we had only just begun our journey. We simply weren't strong enough. There's more to it than that. He had another reason to light the lighthouse beacons. Unless the lighthouse beacons are all lit, Wayard will eventually be destroyed. Destroyed? But how? Why? King Hydros, ruler of Lemuria, says that our world is steadily shrinking. Elemental energy drives the growth of civilization. Without it, we and our world will wither. All that because the lighthouses aren't illuminated? According to my research, that seems to be the case. But once the lighthouses are all lit, you said the world would end anyway. That might be true too, but if we do nothing, the world will definitely end. Wait for the end of the world to come or wind up accidentally triggering it ourselves. What a choice. Nothing is certain. There is no way to prevent the world from reaching its natural end. However, we can fight to save the world from withering away due to the actions of men. And Felix, you knew this? You were helping them because you knew what was happening? You're a lot smarter than I remember you being. Why did you wait so long to tell me? I would have helped you. You wouldn't have done it before, Oliz. It would have meant violating the sacred teachings of Vale. Now that we know all of this, shouldn't we be going? Who is this speaking? That's what we're wondering, but we'll leave this to another next episode cliffhanger. Join me then for more Golden Sun: The Lost Age as we continue with our conversation. Bye-bye.